I wasn't going to do a video on this, but here's the state of my door currently. Every time I open and close this thing just pulling off. Gotta grab the door from down here. Work truck problems. But what happens is, it looks like a terrible design with one bolt, but there's actually a couple rivet pins that go through the back of here with 2 or 4 circlips. Then you have another screw right here. And it's 92 from Texas. So all the plastic is a little brittle. We're just gonna yank this off and get that fixed. So I got this screw loose, just can't grab it. And once they start going like that, once that little front clip especially comes out, no matter how many washers you add to this here, which you can see now, this will just keep going. So that's busted. Now I gotta fix the rest of this and get set up. No mics, because I didn't plan on filming any of this, but I got a bunch of broken channels and clips already. Where do I put you that's not in the way? Oh, right there. Does that work? So, I'm gonna get this guy loose gently. Kinda. There we go. And should be able to snake this through the door card when we get around to that part. Man, no matter where I put you, you're gonna be in my way. And now that I got new clips, all of these, I'll be a little less careful. Okay. Now we can get it loose. There we go. Door card free. So what we're gonna do is, some of these are okay on the bits, but I have enough to do them all. So we're gonna leave this guy dangling there. Keep this here. Make sure this is centered on our hole, so when we drill it, that lines up. And do this. So these held in, but the little side bits are all busted. So we'll get these ones out, replace them in the door. That's all of them. Ooh, 10 though. I gotta tighten this up. I love these mirrors, but this thing's been squeaking like crazy. Let me snug down that bolt up there. Then we'll put the new clips in the back side of the door. Okay, look at that. Tighten the mirror. Hopefully that stops squeaking. It's done it since I put these in and then I went to tighten it. That was extremely loose. Now, here's that broken clip that I was talking about. Yank that because we need that screw. Then, let's take a look on the back of the door card here. See what we got left. Hopefully I have one circlip we can salvage off of this old one. Alright. Alright, so these things we'll just kind of twist and yank out of here. I don't know how much of this you can see or not see. New ones are a little bit smaller, but for $10 with a trim tool, and I have the trim tools too, but some of them at least, but for 10 bucks, I don't even have to dig through a toolbox. Drop these in, push in, twist, all the way around. Don't love these clips in terms of fitment, I will say that. They work, but they could be better. One more of these to get out of there. That'll be just fine. Now, We need to double check. Hopefully we have one circlip's worth for this armrest. Maybe not. This one got way busted. Alright, well, did some sort of sheet metal screw in here. Hopefully it's just a wood screw. All this because I didn't want to spend the $100 on new armrests. They're not cheap. You would think that shitty old GM, Chevy, GMC parts would be dirt cheap, but they are not for this. Lots of parts are. They're hard mechanicals, I feel like, but this is way more expensive. I don't know where I got these from either, so there's one of the broken pins, which actually worked out. Just found it on the ground. That's good, because if I can salvage one of these, I did not order any extra circlips, so I really need to try and save one. Sorry, I don't have any mics, because I wasn't going to do a video on this. I just wanted to patch it up real quick, and then I finished the passenger side, because I didn't really know what I was doing. Total transparency, not hiding it, I just... Alright. I had to learn, and then I saw my camera sitting there, and I'm like, you know what, let's do one on here. Hopefully that fixes the mirror. Pins are in, so now we can grab our new one. Not used to filming at the house either. Hence the lack of mics and all that other stuff, but well, we can get this guy on here. We still got some more work to do on the back side of this. So I got my one circlip right there. But so line up these pins from the back side. So there's a hole here, here, and then two down here that need to get pressed in, and they're probably all supposed to have snap clips. I don't have them. So instead, I will put one on here. Hopefully this will hold. So even when I finally repair it, I still do it poorly. I got one there. Now I'm putting it back on this back corner because I think that's going to be the worst part to get loose here. Okay, so one will hold there. I'll explain that in a little bit because I know that doesn't really make sense, but if I don't have enough clips for all of them, this one gets a bolt closer, 2 bolts here. But a combination of this with the little clippies, the white things, should help. Will you balance on the seat? Yeah, good enough. Look at that, using my noggin. Why not put you in a spot that's out of my way? Okay, so get this through so we're clear there. Then get this guy away. Oh, I forgot one clip. The top one up by the mirror. So we're going to start with that one. It's kind of a wrestling match here. Especially when you don't pull that electrical switch panel out. You need to go up in here first. Get this to drop. That one's kind of set. That one's kind of set. That one's kind of set. Now, I'm gonna pound that lower one in. At least that holds me kind of stable. And I'll lift this guy up and I'll fix what I didn't do on the other side. So on the other side, this little flap of fabric got pinched behind the bracket. I'm not taking it all off because I don't really care that much, but make sure you lift that up and get it to clear from that bracket. Because just those two, this thing is in here solid again. So now I'll fold that over. I think I should be able to kind of finagle this guy in here. Slot back here. This goes into that. Then we'll save pounding that one in until we get the rest of these clips in. Make sure you're lined up on the hole. Needs a little bit of love. Most of the bottom one. End it there. End it there. We just got the bottom, I think. Okay. Almost there. Get this guy lined up in here. So, that always seems so crude. There we go. Switch panels in. Now, the only other bit, this new Amazon one, I don't remember what, I don't think it was Amazon, it was like the same brand. I don't know, I don't even want to say that. I got them on Amazon. It was like $67 for the passenger side and 50 something for the driver's side, 120 bucks. Rock Auto has them typically, the last time I looked, but they were out of stock. And when this one busted completely, I needed to get something because it was becoming problematic to open and close the door. So, new one is not drilled down in here. So one thing, I don't even know what size drill bit this is, but I'm just going to center it up in here. Don't think it matters all that much, but you got to drill through the whatever rubbery bit, which is very oily from this company. It's not an exact match, but it's also, this truck's got, again, 92, so trying to match 1992 sun fade on a Texas truck, probably not that easy to do. It's close enough. So once you drill your hole, the stock screw should somehow realign in there. Looks like it is. Snap this guy down. And then we're gonna WD-40 the hinge on this because that's getting a little squeaky too. Extra squeakage. Alright, now we have an extra clips and another trim tool. It's always nice having a little pry tool. But, to clean up my mess, good about half job. It's been driving me, sorry, I'm like right up in there. It's been driving me nuts for since I've had the truck, and I finally decided to fix it. Squeak, make that thing squeak free. Do I have WD-40 here? It's been a while since I've done anything in the house garage. Come on, some sort of solvent. Belt tensioner lube. Worth film. I don't know what that is. Dry film? It says for professional use only. Does this count as professional? I went through and made this truck all nice and pretty. Just for me to own it. Oh my god, you guys hear that? Still gotta do this outer one. We were pretty rough with that when we painted them. I never pulled those all the way out, but these are cheap. It's just kind of a pain in the ass to go through and put in. More of a pain in the ass than I want to. Oh, no more squeak. I'm gonna be spoiled now. Okay, good enough. That's pretty much it. Nice little surprise video that I didn't really plan on making at the house garage. And, oh, if you're new to the channel, for whatever reason, just tuning in on an OBS door card repair, that's how you do that. If you're sticking around, you know that I also have a dead bike in here because the transmission is out. That video is coming real soon. I just got to figure out what I want to do with it. Decisions. I can use the old counter shaft cluster, or I can use the new one, but now I gotta wait on parts. Kind of impatient, but it's also kind of a pain in the ass to pull a whole transmission and rebuild all the gears. So maybe it's better to wait another day or two. Anyways, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully that helps you if you got one of these old 90s POSs. Catch you on the next one.